Before we get into Westworld, I did want to ask about the coronavirus. It's
Jesus.
thing that's affecting this industry a lot. How are you feeling about it? You know, professionally, you have to talk to a lot of strangers, travel a lot. How are you feeling about all of that?
Well, you know, it's so wild what's happening. I mean, this is the kickoff of the press tour of Westworld. You know, I was supposed to go to Brazil after the LA premiere, which is tonight, and then I do international press tomorrow here, and then I was supposed to leave the following day. That was just canceled, and then South by Southwest was canceled. I was supposed to travel to do some talk shows and stuff in New York this coming week. That may be canceled. It's wild. I'm washing my hands a lot more. But also, I'm kind of into this and not really this. You know, I'm into this vibe.
The Valley Cherish.
Yeah, just like you know what?
Yeah.
I respect you, but let's keep our. You know, it's a scary thing, and so I think it's good to be clean and safe.
All right. So I want to ask you. You are generally a ebullient, happy person, and here on Westworld, you're playing a very. When we meet Caleb, he's in a really dark place. His life.
You think?
Yeah. You know, he's facing sort of like an empty life, and he's not exactly like the other characters you've played, but you've also played characters who've also found themselves sort of facing down a kind of dark path.
Hey, I know there's kind of some sort of through line here. I just, when I read stories, you know, it's all about what's on the page, obviously, and I gravitate towards characters that are just being dragged through the mud, you know? I don't know why that is. It's fun for me to zip on a completely different skin than I'm used to wearing on my day-to-day. You know, I'm madly in love. I'm the most beautiful little baby girl. And it's nice to just get all messy at work, you know? I don't know. And I'm just such a crazy fan of this show. And so when they asked me to be a part of it, I couldn't wait to sit down with Lisa and Jonah to hear their thoughts. I mean, I know they know my work. And so I could only imagine it's gonna be something, you know, in my wheelhouse. You know, it's not gonna be like this slapstick sort of comic relief of Westworld. And so when they pitched me their idea, I just, of course, was blown away.
Yeah.
And so much fun. My God, they gave me so much fun stuff to play with.
And what's your self-care with playing these dark people?
And then I go read my baby girl like 15 books a night, and I get into that world. You know, the blessing with this show, for example, it's a huge cast, and so there's a, you know, some weeks that I don't even work, and so I go to the mountains of Idaho and take my family and just enjoy nature and just, you know, that's it. And I don't know, I hate saying it, but I feel like it's a form of like an emotional release, you know, because I'm not crying on a day-to-day in my life, you know. I mean, we've all been affected by, you know, love and loss, and it affects us in big ways, but you know, I feel very fortunate that I haven't had to deal with that all that much. So it's nice to feel these heavy emotions.